Of Commerce and Industry LCCI has raised concerns over Nigeria's economic future, urging the federal government to address growing global and domestic threats. Which is speaking out today's Chambers' quarterly economic briefing in Lagos, LCCI President Gabriel Idahosa warned that escalating trade tensions, particularly the U.S. tariff hikes on China's goods, could disrupt Nigeria's export goals and foreign reserves. The LCCI also expressed concern about Nigeria's ballooning public debt, now exceeding 144 trillion naira. He called for a shift from consumption-driven borrowing to loans focused on infrastructure and productive investment. In addition, the LCCI President emphasized the need for stronger policies to support agriculture, manufacturing and SMEs to help drive inclusive economic growth. The Chamber also acknowledged improvement in foreign exchange stability, but warned that further reforms in the forex market and boosting oil production are necessary to sustain these gains.
What is more important and where Nigeria is more impacted is the effect of the tariff on countries that we have very high volume of business with. And that's number one, China, our biggest foreign partner, and India. So the effect on those two countries are what will affect us. And some of the effect is positive because also as you probably referred to and we have been seeing, China is now paying a lot more attention to other countries where there is room for growth of their exports.
The insecurity prevalent in areas of our food baskets, particularly in the north. And we can see that federal government is making attempts, though we believe that there should be greater attempts at trying to ensure that agricultural zones are actually protected so that our food security would not lead to another disaster where we have high food prices.
Our job here is to expose and to advise that we cannot leave one area and then to the other. Access to power is for us to look at as a nation, where do we have a comparative advantage? There are so many countries now that when they say they have access to power, over 43% of their power are renewable energy. But they know that somebody in the village does not need national grid.
We need to begin to take it seriously that we diversify our economy and that we support export as much as possible in terms of policy, but also in terms of other interventions. One thing is clear from the President's comments, that infrastructure or capital expenditure is at risk because of the way the budget is structured. And we need to have infrastructure to support all the sectors to do well. So that's one area where we need to try and attract foreign direct investment, but also pay particular attention between collaboration between the private sector and the public sector to get infrastructure right for the economy to begin to do well.